Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to my GTA 5 Mod Spotlight series, where today we're having a look at yet another wonderful mod, this time in the form of Drag Race, being made by user ZY-Devs. And what this glorious little piece of work looks to add into the game is a method to allow you to partake in races. And well, who doesn't love that? It is Grand Theft Auto after all, so racing every now and then is quite appreciated, and always having some more race options is always quite nice. So let's just jump right on into things. It is pretty easy to get this mod going. Now, first and foremost, to begin this mod, you have to be outside of a car. That may seem a little strange considering it's a racing mod, and it is a little strange. But yes, you have to be outside of a car, and when you are, all you need to do is press the O key on your keyboard as such, and you will get this drag race menu here, which we'll go through point by point. But first and foremost is the top two options, which are pre-made races that the developer of the mod has already put in here. We have Race 1 and Race 2, and you can see that you can change them in the INI file while Franklin decides to stare at that woman. Okay, Franklin, interesting. And yes, you can change them in the INI file, but as of right now, they're preset to race to this location that you see here. Now, we also do have Custom Race and Race 2 Waypoint, but we'll go into more of those, or more about those rather, in a moment. But first, let's continue on with Race 1 and Race 2, and we'll just click randomly on Race 2 here to start. And once you click it, you are thrown into a vehicle and the race begins. You have your opponent right there, who has already taken a wide lead on me. Oh, lovely. Oh boy, if you've watched my series before, you know I'm not a great driver, so this could be bad. Oh, I was supposed to turn there. I was not paying attention to the map in the slightest, but yes, a waypoint is automatically put onto your map to tell you where you're actually racing to and the route to take. So let us just try and beat him here. We may be able to if we use special ability. This is why I love Franklin. Since I am a crap driver, it's good to have this mode, and yet still I crash into things. But there we go, we have finished the race, and as you can see just above our mini-map, race is over. Stay tuned for more. So right now, you don't really get anything for the races. It just pops you into a race, and you hopefully win. And of course, our AI buddy over there has lost, and now he drives off into the sunset. Well, or else he would if he didn't crash into that SUV over there. But yes, once he has finished the race, he just leaves, and you can go and start another race. But, of course, you gotta step outside of the vehicle again. This part's a little weird, but you know what? I can deal with it. And so all we need to do is hit 0 again. And one other thing, or the next thing rather, that I would like to point out is we, of course, were using the Bullet in that race, and this is where you can select which car you do wish to use. So right now we have the Bullet. You can switch it to the Adder, the Zentorno, the Banshee, the B-Type, the Buffalo, and back to Bull. Oh, hello! I am on the train tracks. Okay. Well, he's not actually moving anywhere considering the car, but oh well. But yes, you can change the car here so that you can choose which vehicle you want to use in the races, and whichever you choose, your AI opponent will have it as well, and he does not seem to want to leave. Interesting. Okay. But yeah, so if we wanted to use the Adder and do the race number 2 again, we could. It'll pop us back over this way and start. Oh boy. Ooh, and there is a bug. I just noticed on the mini-map that it is not actually showing us the waypoint to the location, which could be problematic because, well, I don't exactly know where I'm going. I kind of do. I have a rough idea. You'd think I'd remember just having done it seconds ago. But, yeah. I mean, I can take a shortcut here, because it's this road down here, I believe. Oh God, I've crashed. Yep, I am horrible at driving, folks. I swear in real life I have a driver's license, and I'm a wonderful driver. But in games, oh boy, I'm bad. And there we go, we have won again, and there's our old AI, and our new AI buddy should be showing up momentarily. This is still in early development, so there are definitely some bugs to work out still, but it is quite interesting that I now have two kind of wacky AI drivers running around. But yes, let's talk about the next parts of the mod. So, The next option in the races is the custom race. Now this is something that you set in the INI file that comes with the mod, which you can see here, Start Race 3, only use if you've changed the INI. Right now, if you select this, it won't do anything because the race is set to start at 0 location and finish at 0 location. You have to actually manually go into the INI file and change the X, Y, and Z coordinates for the start, the X, Y, and Z of your finish, as well as the heading of your starting location, so it knows where to actually point your vehicle. And that's how you create a custom race, and I do like that feature. Right now, it's still kind of rough because it is still in development, but I'm hoping that it might turn out to be something like the trucking missions mod in the future, where you'll have lots of people making custom races and putting them up to the internet to share. I would love to see that, and I'm hoping that's where this custom race option is going. Now, the next option is actually personally my favorite, though also currently the glitchiest. It is racing to a waypoint. So you just have to set a waypoint on the map. So let's just set it for down there. Excellent. And let's move away from this car because we will spawn a vehicle wherever we're standing. Oh my, that adder just crashed right into things. Okay, let's do this. So hit 0 again, or not 0, O, and then hit start race with waypoint. And we'll get popped into our car and we race. Now, like I said, it is very buggy, so you'll notice that our cars were actually facing the wrong direction for the race. But yeah, that is because it's trying to figure all that out on its own without having it all preset in the INI files like the other races. But yeah, it's still quite a cool little option, if still buggy, because we do have that ability to create a random race whenever you want to wherever you want. And we will have our AI driver. Oh, he's somewhere back there. I've crashed into so many things. He's probably dealing with that. But yes, he does have our lovely little AI driver following us so that we can have some form of opponent. And there we go. We finished the race. But here's the bug. Here's one of the bugs. Well, one of the many bugs with this mod. You may notice we didn't get that little warning, or pop-up rather, at the top of the map for the waypoint race that normally has said in the previous races, hey, yay, you finished. Technically, you can never finish the waypoint race. You can start a new race and it does it over again, but if you notice, if we get outside of our car, it says at the bottom, race will start when you enter the empty vehicle. So yes, technically the waypoint race never ends at the moment, which is one of the bugs besides the weird heading thing where it put us facing the wrong way. But yes, as I mentioned, you can just go and start another race, so that's not too big of a problem at all. It's just a little annoying if you decide to do a race, you finish it, and then you decide you want to go do something else. You're going to be stuck with that warning at the bottom of the menu for the rest of your time. But yes, it's a small price to pay for having a fun custom race that you can do on the fly. Now again, you can make the custom races by putting in manually the X, Y, and Z coordinates into the INI file, and I also should point out there is a way to make that easier with the mod installed. If you press C button, or C key rather, do that, you'll get to the X, Y, and Z coordinates that you're currently on, as well as your heading, so that'll make your life a bit easier with making custom races. You just have to go to your start location, get these coordinates in the heading, then go to your end location and put in those coordinates, and you're good to go for a race. Quite easy, quite convenient, and you can make those to your heart's content. Now, personally, I'm hoping to see the waypoint racing really get fleshed out, because I just love the idea of, you know, setting a random waypoint in the world and going, hey, we're gonna race to there. It's nice and convenient and very fluid of an option to do. But yes, that is the drag race mod. I hope you all have enjoyed it today, and of course you go and check it out, and if you would like to, link will be in the description as always. It's quite a fun little mod. If it does have a few bugs, I mean, it's still in early development. Hopefully all of those will get ironed out over time, and it'll just get better and better. But definitely go and check it out, and, you know, send me fun pictures of any amusing race moments. Tweet them to me. I would love to see. But yes, I hope you have enjoyed this episode today, and of course that you come back for the next. But until then, thank you for watching, my friends, and as always, have a good one. I'm going to race in the Zentorno now. There we go. Oh god, I'm hitting the car. Oh boy, he's trying to turn around too. Oh, it's because he wants to be over there. Oh, okay. Well, this should be fun. Later, folks.